What about the baby? Does the baby experiment? Let me have an A3 piece of paper. If I could have one of those. Thanks. I'm an A3, A4 receiving student, i.e. a baby, and you've just given me this. Doesn't matter what country I'm from, doesn't matter what race, religion, a baby. You give it to the baby. Do you get this back in its form? No, you don't. What actually goes on? It's this, isn't it? What was all that? Pure scientific experiment. Hypothesis. This is an interesting piece of material. What is its tensile, engineering, mechanical strength? Stick it into the billion-faceted chemical laboratory. Not so good. Try the musical instrument. Yeah, okay. Check it for social economic exchange value. Anybody want some? Check the musical instrument again, and then go on to what? The next experiment in its life, which is every second of the day. And you do it every second of your day. Even in the most simple form, you have the hypothesis that this lever pulley system can pick up a pen. Hypothesis. When I've got it, I can make marks. Hypothesis. When I put it on the paper, it will make the kind of marks I want it to, and on it goes. And you go into the kitchen. You say, well, I wonder what happens if I put a little bit of this and a little bit of that in the food. Experiment all day long. Or you look in the mirror and you're putting your paperclip makeup on. Hypothesis. If I put that on this part of my face, then I will probably get this kind of response. Result. Your makeup looks terrible. God, hypothesis, not same. Better try experiment again. How many of you, all day long, continually experiment with your life? And your children do the same. How many of you are, in the real sense of the word, scientists? You're scientists. And when you realize that you are that, then you will open your mind to it. So go back to your manual on the qualities of the creative thinker. Creativity always takes risks. Tries, in other words. Experiments is the key word. Experimentation incorporates risk-taking. Wonderful life to live. Requires you to generate ideas. Requires you to solve the problems. So you are scientists and you're poets. And you said you're not artists. And you were wrong there as well. Because you are artists. All you have to do is what Leonardo da Vinci said to do. So again, in your operations manual, jot down these. Leonardo said everybody is an artist and everybody is a scientist. And here is what he said about being an artist. And I want you to imagine the kind of experience that I went through to produce myself as a non-artist, and you produce yourself as a non-artist, as I did. Because we in school were 4 or 5 years old, so another imagination game. Imagine we're 5 years old, and the teacher said, Children, your first drawing, we want you to do an aeroplane. So you've got your paper, you've got your pen, you start to write or draw your aeroplane, and you're 4 or 5 years old. Within 2 minutes, what will you naturally do? What will you do? 2 years old, for 4 years old, 5 years old, in the kindergarten class, you're starting to draw your aeroplane, and you've been told to draw an airplane. What will the 4-year-old brain naturally do? Look around. Check it out. You know, what's Judy doing over there? What's Greg doing over there? Oh, that's an interesting one over there. Oh, and what does the teacher say when you are caught looking around? Don't look around. Why not? Looking around is what? Copying. And copying is what? Wrong. It's cheating. And cheating is what? Bad, wicked, naughty. So don't copy it. So you don't copy it. Your prime learning tool is copying, isn't it? How did you learn to speak whatever languages you speak? Because you copied. When you start to speak another language, people say, hey, you're a cheat, you shouldn't copy that. So copying is called cheating. Daydreaming is called wrong. Unnatural. So copying is what you should be doing. And when the child, finishes the airplane and they're not allowed to copy, then it's not going to be very good. Then you can look around. And you look around and people look at your airplane and say, ah, ha, 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 I'm not very good, not an artist. And so what do you as a child think? I can't draw. You've done the experiment. The experiment was, I imagine an airplane, I want to do an airplane. Experiment, it doesn't work out. I'm not an artist. Boom. And it's decapitated. And it shouldn't have happened at all. What the teacher should say, and what you now will coach yourself as is, well, that's interesting. I'll copy that. I'll copy that. And when I copy it, I can then do what with that? Improve it. Individualize it.